everyone, Cherries here. Welcome back or welcome if this is your first time on my channel. I'm happy you chose to watch this video. Today is an exciting one because we are starting a new bullet journal for the second half of the year. My new notebooks finally arrived, which I wanted to introduce to you first. These are the stunning notebooks from Leela Journals, owned by a very talented artist, Aarti, whom I've been following for a long time on Instagram. I got so excited when she announced and launched her own dot grid journals, and more so when she made shipping to the Philippines available. I purchased these myself. I got 2 designs in A5 sizes. They came in gorgeous boxes. However, the rose and lace design box got damaged in transit, which is not a big deal, though I like to store my old filled notebook back to its box. It just didn't have the plastic wrap around, unlike the other one, which I think kept the box intact and added protection to it. The cover of the notebook itself is beyond beautiful. I love the fabric and lace combo. It looks so elegant and unique from all the dot grid notebooks I've used in the past. But this is not what I'm gonna be using for the second half of 2024 because I wanted to save this for the next year. Even though I feel like she's gonna come up with another lovely designs again. Anyway, this is the notebook I'm using. I love the gold foil artwork and the craft box choice, which I think matches the warmth the fabric of this pink sweater lace notebook emanates. If you've been here for a while, I think you will know that this design is so me. I love the sweater pattern and the lace stitched around. The second half of the year is also mostly a sweater weather, so this is absolutely perfect. Instead of doing a separate notebook review video, I'm gonna give you a quick overview right now. One of the features that made my jaw drop is the inner cover design. Look how cozy and elegant it is at the same time. I like to read her Instagram post captions, so one thing you will know it is made by Aarti when there is a heartfelt message, which in this case is a quote. Along with every notebook order, she includes an enamel bookmark pendant. Ooh, she also added some sticker freebies. And since I got 2 notebooks, we have 2 bookmark pendants. I guess the snowdrop is for the sweater design. It is super cute. It has a good length and can hold onto a number of pages. There are also 2 ribbon bookmarks on the notebook itself and a bow charm. There are 192 crisp white pages with 160 GSM paper weight. And I actually love the color of the dots. They are cream color or beige color and not too prominent on the pages, especially when coloring or painting. They are not distracting, but you can still see them. And speaking of painting, I needed to do a paint test already before deciding to use it. As soon as I opened the notebook, the pages felt with a bit of tooth, so I had the feeling that I can paint with watercolors confidently here. You know, that has been my struggle in the previous notebook. I had to do a proper painting, not just swatching, and I was right. I'm so happy about it. Everything in this notebook checks off my preferences. I was just smiling like a fool when filming this. I love that Aarti went for something different in terms of the design that speaks about her overall style, but also offering usual features, if that makes sense. I'm linking her website on the video description so you can check them out because, friends, these designs are limited edition. Alright, let's finally get started with this bullet journal 2024 migration process. These days has been so hectic for me, so I wanted this setup to be easy and quick, so I decided to use my stickers. I've had the wrong idea when I was starting my art and journaling journey here on YouTube. Since I am a visual person, I needed to draw the illustrations myself, and that using stickers is like cheating. So I realized a year later that it's actually okay and satisfying to use stickers if you have them, But I also recognize that not everyone owns stickers, so drawing or printing out images are also great. I'm using the vinyl sticker sheets from my newest release, Royal Garden, and a couple planner stickers from my Dear Diary collection. I think this matches better with the rose and lace notebook, but this one has the same vibe anyway. Another reason I went for these stickers is because I wanted to give you inspiration in how I use them in my bullet journal, especially for any one of you who ordered them from my shop. I am so grateful for all of you. I still have a few of them in stock, so I'm also providing my website on the description box below. For this cover, we're using these decorative papers from Paper Monogatari by Anna of Journal Away. I still have these from her previous collections that she kindly gifted to me, and the Baroque style frames in my alphabet and wax seal sticker sheets. The papers will be on the background, so we're measuring them first before cutting so they fit well. You can also easily peel the frames like this, and we're just going to place it upside down for the meantime. Vinyl sticker paper has a very strong adhesive, so we want to carefully align this paper behind because it is thin and can easily tear. We're also doing that on the other side with the green pattern paper. It looks actually quite busy after I laid it out. I think it's much better if we use plain colored paper, but it doesn't look bad either. Next, we're gonna do my 2024 lettering on a separate white paper. If you have any leftover paper, you can use that. We are writing, Dearest 2024, carry on with grace. My word of the year is grace, so this phrase is perfect for the continuation of my bullet journal and also matches the whole vibe of this yearly setup. We're doing cursive for the words and hollowed style for 2024 using a black pen. Then we're going to color in the numbers with a couple Ecoline brush pens from Royal Talents. We have the lilac and apricot colors to create an ombre effect, but you can also use other color combinations. We are cutting these separately with a little white border around just like a sticker. Since I'm quite new in the business, I'm still in the phase of knowing what you guys like, so the alphabet sticker sheet is like a tryout. It did occur to me to create number stickers just like the alphabet ones, but I thought there are other shops that you might be supporting and already offer those kinds of designs. And maybe I'm wrong in thinking about I should be offering designs that are not what's already in the market and have that worry of them just sitting in the inventory. I didn't expect the alphabet sticker sheet to sell the most in this latest collection from my shop. Alright, on the other side, we're using this Among the Flowers vinyl sticker. I like that it fits perfectly inside the frame, and we're also decorating the sides with these little petals. I think I should have mixed in the red petals as well for some contrast, but I ended up doing that later. Okay, that is my 2024 cover spread. Let's flip to the next pages to create my future log spread. Another thing I'm looking forward to about migrating into a new journal is using more papers. So for this spread, we're using this marbled specialty paper that I just bought from the nearest bookstore. We're going to create some deckled edges. You can use the straight edge of a ruler, but I happen to have a ruler with a wavy edge on one side. So we're placing it against the paper and pull this upwards. Then we're just doing the same step to all the sides for each sheet. I measured the width to be 8 dot spaces and 25 dot spaces long. I made 6 of them for 6 months and placing them from the top of the spread. Next, we're decorating each paper with these wax seals and month stickers. I only chose to use the warm tones for the wax seals, and I might use the remaining ones for a different setup or in my daily journal. We're simply writing the mini calendars. I was 2 years old when I realized I can just use the ruler directly to guide a straight line instead of drawing the lines with a pencil, so I don't have anything to erase after. The spaces below will be where I'm writing some important events or occasions. Then we're decorating the white spaces a little bit with some more illustrated stickers. I chose this girl standing by the balcony looking as far as her eyes can see. It is the perfect sticker for this future log where we like to look at all the events in a glance. And on the other side is a gazebo sticker. Gazebos are a gathering place, so in the same way, this spread is a place to gather all the special events. You know what? I honestly didn't think too much about what stickers to place in this setup. It is just now, while I'm typing what I want to say in this voiceover, that I realized each piece I placed here is meant to be, which is astonishing, really. But on the center space is the future log title with a gold ornate sticker decker. The lettering is like a combination of serif font with a swoosh style on the capital letters. And that completes my future log spread. I like how minimal this turned out. But we gotta move on again to the next one, which is my goal spread. I ripped a rectangular shape of this marbled ivory paper that we glue on top of the left page. We decorate it with this framed girl sticker, which also tells how I want to look and feel like by the end of this year as I slowly achieve my goals. We're also adding this floral sticker with scribbles in the background and a couple more on the corners. The goals title will be on the space here with the same lettering style. I have 5 goal categories, so I'm using this Dear Diary washi sticker sheet. I think I should have not called it washi because this vinyl paper is not terrible, or cannot be torn easily. At least that's how I think it is, since the material should be washi paper. So forgive me about that. What should I call this actually? Anyway, we also added some floral stickers with other elements on each category. Then we're using the alphabet stickers just for the first letters because I only have a few left in stock. This will work better on white spaces, which you will see later. Then I just wrote the rest of the words on a separate paper and cut them. I also used a different title for my spiritual goal to godly goal because I will be needing the letter S for the next spread, and this is just me trying to maximize what I have. As you can see, I'm not really a seasoned sticker user, so layering is not as aesthetic as we like to call it, but I love the ease of use. I really need this in this season of my life where everything is getting hectic again. So let's not be afraid to adapt new ways to make other things like setting up a bullet journal easier if we need to. But that is my goal spread already done. We are moving on again to set up my budget spread. I'm using the same layout from my first bullet journal this year, just because it is functional for me. We are using a bigger rectangular marble paper where we are gluing the top and bottom only on the page. We are writing the budget title with the letter B overlapping on the paper using our black pen. On the ivory paper itself, I'm writing the components I need, such as starting balance or how much money I have on my account in the beginning of the month, my income breakdown, expenses, savings distribution, and the ending balance or how much is left. This kind of spread is personal, so this layout may not work for some if you need more sections to fill out. Then we're decorating the page a little bit again with our stickers. I'm using the initials of the month for the monthly title, and we're going to cut this page into a Dutch door that we can insert underneath the ivory paper. So this is how it works. You can see the same column for every month, and you don't need to write them individually for each month. I didn't cut the top excess because the spread is right in the middle where the thread is, and I just find it weird when I look at it from the previous pages, so I'm going to glue this instead so it stays in place. I actually have a wish list section here. I like that this area is hidden for the most part, so even if I wanted to buy something, hiding it helps me not to decide impulsively. The space here will be for my savings tracker, so I already have the savings section on the budget itself, but this one is like a savings at a glance where I have set a goal and I can see how far I am for each category. I'm having horizontal bars for each, and I'm just shading the corresponding amount. Then we're decorating the spaces with stickers as well. Our girl sticker with beautiful growing blooms. I do hope my savings will continue to grow and bloom by the end of the year. And a stack of books just beside the title. Our simple budget and savings tracker is now done. It's time to turn the pages again for another spread. I also like to have a page where I can brainstorm video ideas for YouTube. Even if sometimes they are not possible to film for the current month, I can always refer to this when I finally have the time to shoot an extra video for you. We glued 6 of these long strips of paper horizontally. This is for 6 months, and then the video's title on top. We're also labeling the month and topic sections, and since we don't have the background like the ones from the goal spread, we can write the words directly on the page. I haven't written the months here because I'm planning to print the same monthly titles from the future log to make it cohesive, so I just left them blank for now. The page on the other side is a new one. It is for my shop. I wasn't really able to plan properly all these past months because I don't have a dedicated spread or page for it, so I'm now including one in this setup. I also like to have a written record of the collections and inventory. The sections here are very simple and spacious. We just have the title and labels, and decorating the space beside the upcoming section with a garden entrance sticker, the gold ornate borders on both corners of the header, a couple florals on the video's page, and the round stickers. I was telling myself that I'm gonna have a hard time explaining what I'm doing, unlike when I do the illustrations from scratch, but I hope I've done well so far. Okay, we still have one last spread, or page I should say, to create. It's just a quote page, and this is totally optional, but I wanted to make it. I'm using this green decorative paper and doily from Paper Monogatari. I'm dividing the doily into 4 and place them on all corners of the page. Sometimes I don't glue all the non-sticker elements immediately, so I can still rearrange them if I don't like how it looks initially. I am also using the Heart of Eden vinyl sticker, which is also now low in stock on my shop. Thank you. I've written a short poem as well not long ago, but I felt like this has been on my heart when I was illustrating it on Procreate, so we're writing that on this piece of paper. Since it is thin, a fine liner will feather on it, so we're gonna use a different pen. This is the Zebra Sarasa with a vintage yellow ink color. I think I'm going to get more colors of this pen because it's just gorgeous. We are writing, "Go and meet the Prince of Peace, to the place where your heart is." I was thinking of naming this sticker as the Secret Place or the Secret Garden, but it is too common. So I based this from the Garden of Eden, where we can dwell in the presence of God, who is one with Jesus, the Prince of Peace. But again, I didn't have this poem formed and written down by the time I'm drawing this scene. But I like that I ended up choosing the girl with a princess-like dress entering the glorified place. I also realized just now how I painted the entrance to be narrow, not so big, and wide. It reminded me of the verse from Matthew 7:14, "Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way, which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." I love having realizations like this. Most often they come a bit later so I can share it with you in the perfect time God wants me to. Alright, that's my quote page now done. Like I said, I'm adding this red petals on the cover to add some contrast. I didn't want to rip the background paper because the adhesive is strong against a thin paper, so I'm just covering the petals under instead. But that's pretty much it for my 2024 mid-year bullet journal migration setup. I hope you enjoyed watching the process and this plan with me video. It feels different in a good way to be doing my yearly setup using stickers, and it's still therapeutic. I hope you got some inspiration and motivation, I guess, to finally use the stickers you have been collecting. And remember that you can find all the stickers I used here on my web shop linked on the video description. Or you can just search bycherries.com on your browser. You can also help this video to reach more journaling and art friends like us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more bullet journaling content from me. Thank you so much for watching! I can't wait to show you the next monthly setups I'll be making in this notebook. But for now, I wish you all a lovely weekend and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Bye!